So this is like a first spring or something? I'm confused. It's February. It's 70. It's hot as fuck. But the wind, it's fierce. Got my fan on in the window. I've been showing it. And the wind is blowing it. And it's just like... sounds like the fucking DeLorean hitting 88 miles per hour. You're going to see some serious shit. So if I time travel, help. I'm probably back in 1955.
The whole thing seems strange, to be honest.
That would be wild. No. It may be 70. But like I said, the wind is insanely fierce. I thought it was earlier going to knock over the TV because it happened a little while ago. When we had that real bad wind before. So I had to push it back, keep it more level. Because the wind is fucking fierce. I'm trying to talk more and pretty sure you can hear the fan going. But I was waiting until that wind hit again, get that sounded, because it was just, that's why I started recording. It just blew everything out. My banners were moving and everything. Thought I needed a young priest and an old priest, because Pazuzu was flying in. Or maybe it was Rodan, because here comes Rodan. Yeah. Hope y'all are enjoying this nice day. I'm cleaning. I'm just tired. Always need a nap. Watching My Crazy Ex, I think that's what's called. I got it! Yay! That wasn't as crazy as it was the first time, though. The first time, everything was flying, like in the scene in The Exorcist, in the room, the crucifix scene, or Poltergeist, either one. But I was freaking crazy. But I still got the fan. It's like a chainsaw from hell. Yeah, I couldn't help it. I wasn't typing all of that. Yeah, you ever get a chance to watch My Crazy Ex? It was crazy. Some of the stories are like, is this for real? Are they just making up kind of like those ghost stories? Like, some of them you can almost tell when those are real, at least to the person telling the story. Or like, you know, when they're not. Kind of like the fact or fake with the one dude from Star Trek. You know, you just gotta guess. So I feel like they should have done with this show. Because I'm like, there's no way that some of this is real. There's no freaking way. But then you can kind of tell the other ones where you're like, yeah, I can see that happening. How in the hell? Like this one dude. I thought he was awesome. He was in the horror movies, and this girl, she was really in love with him. Asked him to join her at this cabin in the woods. So he got excited, like, cabin in the woods, huh? It went over her head, you know, and got to meet her. He was going to meet her friends and stuff, and on the first or whatever date, he puts on like a hockey mask from the Friday the 13th Part 5 or Bloody Murder, that type of hockey mask, because somehow she likes jump scares and not slow burns. And I'm like, whatever. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, lady. Anyway, puts on bra, she jump scares, so he keeps doing it to her, like every time she turned around, blah. That could get annoying after a while, where you're just like, stop it, you know. It's still funny. You should have recorded it, but they go to the cabin in the woods, and he's looking around like, oh my god, we're all in a cabin in the woods, and we're all the same people you see in a slasher, you know, or a cabin in the woods type of a movie, like Evil Dead or whatever. They all get offended by it. Like every one of them, like, what? You're in a cabin in the woods. What else are you going to talk about? But then he made up for it by he was doing the dishes, and he has the thing that cuts up garbage dispenser. I thought Flintstones. Don't even know why. He takes a chicken bone and makes it look like his hand got tore off. And I was like, nah, that's fucking funny, dude. One dude barfs in the corner. Bleh. It was fucking hilarious. They get so pissed off. He's just laughing like, I got you. And, well, she tells him. Look, she takes him back. She just yells at him. Next you know, they all go to the other side of the house, of the cabin. like for like 45 minutes to an hour, just talking and just trying to feel better, you know. Like, I better go check on him, you know. Maybe that's too harsh on him. She goes out, doesn't see him, goes to the other side where the balcony or the back porch is, and he hugged himself. And everybody, she's just like, ah, you're like, oh my god, he hugs. She's like, I just killed him. And next you know, he looks up and just starts smiling. And she's like, there were so many beeps that just happened, and it was hilarious. Well, they kicked him out. It's like, you know, 3 o'clock in the morning. An hour later, she's like, I can't sleep, can't get it out of my mind. She goes to the kitchen, grabs a turkey, sets it down, and like, oh, I gotta go back in the fridge to get whatever. Next thing you know, she hears her name, whatever her name is. She turns around, he's like, bruh, and she fucking stabs him. He's just screaming like a fucking high-pitched girl. Just I can't even do it. Do Friday the 13th in the car, that high-pitched. Pee Wee Herman, Big Holiday. It was loud. He's like, you stabbed me. She's like, well, what did you want me to do? It was so freaking funny. I thought of Shelly from Friday the 13th. Or this guy. But the thing is she's like all dumped him after he was healed up and all that. I was like, your friends and you are so freaking douchey. You're not having any fun. You're sitting there playing poker, waiting to eat Thanksgiving dinner, going on a hike, and Thanksgiving on fucking, what is that? Is it winter, fall, whatever Thanksgiving is. You're just sitting around like, ha ha ha, pinky up, sweaters, turtlenecks. Go fuck yourself. I just was yelling at the TV the whole time. I hate these people. The dude was just trying to have a little bit of fun. You know, with... So, oh yeah, there was a severed head in the dishwasher. They hated him. I'm like, at least he's like trying to have fun. Fucking douchebags. The one dude that they talked to, you know, the real people, he called him a, he said he was a douchebag after I said, I was like, no, you and your group and his girlfriend chick, douches, with your turtlenecks, and your hula hoops, and Pac-Man video games. You're Dan Fogelberg. That's right, I said it. Dan Fogelberg up in her. Totally watch this show. And The Wind. If you go out in the wind, hold your hat down like that. And hold your nuts too. I mean, your pants up. Not your nuts. People might be offended by that. Don't hold other people's nuts either. When it starts blowing, you're like, I got you, bro. Yeah, don't do that. Okay, I'm done talking now. I've been talking for 8 minutes. Whoops.